Hi, this is Gwen Foster. I want to talk about iron and how important it is for iron, but not all iron is the same. And so that's an important thing to know. If you go to the drugstore and you get most like iron from the grocery store or drugstore that's not food-based, that's when it has the reputation of causing constipation and stomach problems. And I would not recommend that type of iron. If you are a blood type that can eat beef, I highly recommend beef for its iron value. I think that beef has gotten a bad rap by a lot of people. You know, a lot of people said people with cardiovascular disease should not eat beef, and actually they should eat beef because, I'm not talking about a big fatty ribeye every day, but I'm talking about good quality lean meat, because beef and beef liver give you iron. If you're deficient in iron, so if you went 10 years with no beef, you're in worse cardiovascular shape than if you had beef, because beef gives you iron. Iron is having to do with blood oxygen and hemoglobin, and you can't ignore that. You can't just not have it. If you don't eat beef for whatever reason, or if you're a vegan, then you need to supplement iron, because there's no great food sources of beef except for blackstrap molasses and spinach, but you have to eat a lot of spinach, and you'd have to do it regularly. You can't eat spinach, like a serving twice a month and get enough iron. That's ridiculous. So it is super important, especially for women, because women are menstruating, they're losing blood all the time. They're a lot more likely to become anemic than men are, but men need iron too. And so if you are in the menstruating ages, it's super important to replenish iron. A lot of times I see clients who have fatigue, brain fog, circulatory issues, cold hands, cold feet, and it's just that they're deficient in iron. And once they are replenished with iron, the brain fog goes away, their articulation and comprehension and retention are so much better. And it's just important to get iron in your daily diet. If you're a vegan, I recommend that you still get iron. So these are my two favorite products, and I'm going to tell you why. Herbal iron is great because it's a veggie-based iron that has bitter herbs in it. Bitter herbs are naturally high in iron, like dandelion, milk thistle, yellow dock. Herbs like that are very high in iron naturally. So this is what this is, and this is great for blood type A's, blood type ABs, and also vegans. The other iron I like is this one by Apex. This is Dr. Christopher's herbal iron. This one is Apex's Hemovite, and this one is a desiccated beef liver pill, basically. This one's really great for blood type O's and blood type B's that need more iron. So I do believe that this one's great for A's, ABs, and vegans. This one's great for O's and B's that are meat eaters. It definitely makes a difference on what you want. And sometimes people are, just prefer the vegan source, but neither one of these will cause constipation. Both of them will restore iron levels. But it's not something, in my opinion, that you do for like 1 month and stop. And I'm going to tell you why. Because women are menstruating every month. And if they don't eat very much beef, or they're not digesting it well, if they're too acidic, they're not uptaking the iron and the minerals. So all of that's super important. But if what I find with doing testing on people is that if they take iron one time, or 2 or 3 months, let's say, they feel great, and then if they stop taking it, another 2 or 3 months goes by and they don't feel great again. So it might be something where you can start with a loading dose, like 3 to 6 per day, and then once you feel great, go back down to like 1 a day, just as a maintenance. So I do think that iron is one of those things that I see a lot, that when people take it, they feel better, and when they stop, it doesn't last. And it's because of, diet, activity level, menstruation, age, there's a lot of factors. Digestion is the main one. But anyway, love these two products. If you'd like to order these, please let me know. My contact information is below this video. Thanks, and like and subscribe.